Okay, class, let's continue our discussion on Okay, class, let's continue our discussion on accounting for home office and branch. Okay, so class, for this topic, dalawa lang yung possible na questions sa'yo dito sa board exam. Number one is, yung mga sinagutan natin before, how much yung combined net income, true net income, or the realized markup, and so on. Second possible question, class, is tawag natin is reconciliation. Okay, reconciliation. If you remember, class, sa first part of our lecture, sabi ko sa inyo, yung investment in branch account, every time na nag-move yung account na yan, nag-move din yung home office account and vice versa. Alright? Ang tawag natin sa dalawa na yan, they are reciprocal accounts. Right? So it means, class, kung nag-move sila both, dapat at the end of the year, December 31, equal yung dalawa na yan. Okay? So ang gagawin natin for reconciliation, well, kailangan mag-balance yung dalawa na yan at the end of the year. Okay? Yung gagawin natin. Now, let's go to number 4. Problem number 4, this is an example of reconciliation problem. Tingnan natin. Question number 1, what is the unadjusted balance of the home office account? And then question number 2, what is the unadjusted balance of the branch account? Okay? Or the investment in branch account. Okay, Angela Corporation has one branch operation located 500 miles away from the home office. The branch office sells merchandise which is shipped to it from the home office. The merchandise is transferred at cost. Okay, so pag sinabing transferred at cost, wala tayong AOI. So mas madali. Okay? Wala tayong markup. But the branch pays reasonable freight charges. The branch office makes sales and incurs and pays operating expenses. At the end of the current accounting period, the true adjusted balance for the home office account on the branch's books and the branch office account on the home office books is 500,000. The following items may or may not be reconciling items. The current year is 2021. Okay, so ganito natin class gagawin yan. Ito yung mga reconciling items, yung bullet points na yan. Okay, so dito natin lagay yung books of the home office. Ito naman yung books ni branch. Okay, lagay natin yung unadjusted balance. Actually, ito yung tinatanong sa class. Sabi dyan, what is the unadjusted balance of the home office account and what is the unadjusted balance of the branch account? Take note, class, books ni home office yan. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung investment in branch account. Right? Ito naman yung books ni branch. So, it means ito yung home office account. Okay, malilito ha? So, ito yung books ni home office, yun yung books ni branch. So, basically, ito yung tinatanong sa atin. Babox ko yung question. Right? Yun yung unadjusted. And then, tingnan natin yung mga bullet points. We get din yung adjusted. Actually, given yung adjusted sa atin. Sabi dyan sa last sentence, sa first paragraph, 500,000. Nakita nyo yan? 500,000. Anyway, dito natin lagay yung journal entries. Okay, journal entries in the books of the home office and then in the books of the branch. So, pag nag-journalize tayo, i-reflect natin doon. Okay, kaya ako siya hiniwalay. Pero syempre, class, sa board exam, huwag ka na mag-journal entry kasi hindi naman kataon ng journal entries doon usually. Ito na lang. Papakita ko lang sa inyo yung journal entries. Okay? Okay, let's go to the first bullet. The following items may or may not be reconciling items to current year's 2021. The home office has shipped merchandise to the branch which cost 10,000 and which incurred 500 freight charges paid by the home office but charged to the branch. This merchandise is received by the branch on January 1. So, ang gagawin ko, class, lalagyan ko ng number. Ito yung bullet 1. Okay, bullet number 1. Tingnan natin yung journal entry. Ang ilalagay mo dito, yung correct entries. Okay, correct entries hindi correcting entries, correct entries. In the books of the home office, ang entry dyan, debit investment in branch, okay, 10,000 plus 500, that's 10,500. Credit shipment to branch, 10,000. So sabi dyan, at cost lang daw, di ba? So wala tayong markup, walang AOI. And then nagbayad si home office ng freight, 500. Yan yung entry in the books of the home office. Okay? In the books of the branch naman, class, debit shipment from home office, okay, amounting to 10,000. And then debit freight in, 500. Credit HO, 10,500. Ayan. Pero sabi dyan, this merchandise is received by the branch on January 5, 2021. Ano yung implication nun? Kung na-receive din January 5, 2021, ang assumption natin, hindi pa ito nare-record ni branch. Got it? So, ibig sabihin, class, yung adjustment number 1 natin, kung hindi pa nare-record ni branch yan, dapat may plus 10,500 tayo. Okay? Plus yan, kasi yung home office account, di ba, equity account yan, normal balance yan sa credit. Kailangan mag-credit tayo ng 10,500, plus 10,500. Take note, books ni branch yan, yun yung home office account. Right? So, okay tayo. Yun yung adjustment natin. Okay? And also take note din, class, na yung freight in, tanda mo to huwag kang magre-record ng freight in kay home office. Kung sino yung may hawak ng inventory, siya dapat yung may freight in na recording. Okay? So, si branch yung may inventory, nasa kanya yung shipment tama? Siya dapat yung magre-record ng freight in. Alright? Sige. Let's go to number 2. The branch has transmitted 70,000 in cash back to the home office as partial payment on such purchased merchandise. This cash is received by the home office on January 6. Okay, so ang entry sa books ni branch, credit cash yan. Okay, nagpadala siya ng cash Pag ganun, class, ang nangyayari, mababawasan yung home office account. Debit HO, credit cash, which is 17,000. Tama? Sa books naman ni home office, debit cash, credit investment in branch, 17,000. So, as you notice, decrease in HO, decrease in investment in branch. Since na-receive yan ni home office January 6, which is next year, ang assumption natin, hindi na-record ni home office. Huwag mo i-assume na hindi na-record ni branch. Okay? Ang assumption mo, hindi na-record ni home office. Kasi nakalagay dyan, na-receive ni home office next year pa. Okay? So number 2, adjustment natin kay home office, minus 17,000. Minus yan because yung investment in branch, kailangan mag-credit tayo. Let's go to bullet number 3. The branch office returns some merchandise to the home office. The cost of the returned merchandise is $750. The branch pays $25 of freight costs, which will be charged back to the home office. Okay, so journal entry number 3, some shipments dito, binalik ni branch kay home office. So, ibig sabihin, meron tayong credit shipment from, babalik natin, tama? Amounting to $750. And then, nagbayad si branch cash na how much? $25. Okay? Therefore, since babalik na rin mo siya, dapat yung debit mo dyan is HO, $775. Okay, sa books naman ni home office, entry natin dyan is debit. Kung may credit shipment from ka dyan, meron kang debit shipment to branch. Okay? 750. Okay? 750. And then, credit tayong investment in branch. 775. Kasi dapat reciprocal sila. Tama? Equal sila. And then, yung 25 na yung class, hindi mo pwedeng i-charge as freight in sa books ni home office. Okay? Kasi, anong nangyari dyan? Binalik ni branch because defective. Hindi ka mag-record ng freight in. Better if i-record natin siya as expense. Okay? Kasi inefficiency yun. Tama? Inefficiency yun. Binigay mo kay branch. Okay? And then binalik sa'yo kasi defective. Ngayon, yung freight cost nun, yung pagbalik sa'yo, hindi mo pwedeng i-record as freight in. Better if i-record mo siya as expense. Got it? Now, okay. So, the branch returns some merchandise. The cost of the returned merchandise is $750. The branch pays, okay, so the office pays 25 pay costs, which should be charged back to the home office. Okay, so yung gagawin natin dito, class, yung adjustment natin for number 3. Okay, so si home office, kailangan mag-record ng credit investment in branch o minus 775. Okay. Sige. Okay, so let's assume, class, parang kulang yung assumption sa number 3. Let's assume na hindi pa nare-receive ni home office yung inventory at the end of the year. Okay? Ayan. So kaya meron tayong minus 775 for number 3. Lagay mo na lang. So hindi pa nare-receive, okay, as of the end of the year. Let's go to number 4. On December 31, the home office sends a check for $25,000 to replenish the branch's charge back to the home office. Number 4, ang nag-send naman ng cash, si home office, so meron siyang credit cash. Yung debit dyan is investment in branch. Debit investment in branch, credit cash, that is $25,000. In the books of the branch, debit cash, credit HO, $25,000. Okay. Sabi dyan, on December 31. So, ang magandang assumption dito, hindi pa nare-receive ni branch yan. Okay? Number 4, adjustment natin dyan is, si branch, meron siyang plus 25,000. Okay. Number 5, the branch pays an advertising expense of $800 that should have been paid by the home office since it applied to the advertising fees incurred by the home office of its own benefit. Okay. So, si branch yung nagbayad ng advertising expense pero dapat i-charge kay home office kasi si home office yung gumamit ng advertising. Okay, so ang entry natin dyan for number 5 is debit advertising expense, credit cash, how much yun? 800. Alright? Pero yung advertising expense na yung class, dapat i-charge natin kay home office. So ito yung entry yung nagbayad si branch. Ang gagawin natin, credit advertising expense. Tatanggalin natin sa books yan. I-debit mo si home office. Okay? 800. Got it? Okay, reflect natin yan sa books ni home office. Credit mo yung advertising expense, ibig sabihin, transfer mo kay home office, debit advertising expense, credit investment in branch, 800. Okay. So, entry natin dyan, or adjustment natin dyan, number 5, you have minus 800 investment in branch. Kasi kailangan mag-credit, 800 investment in branch. Okay. Let's go to number 6. So, take note, class, sa problems, sometimes hindi explicit sinasabi kung na-record na or hindi na-record. Okay? Sometimes yung i-assume mo na lang. For example, dito, ina-allocate ni branch yan. Okay? Ang magandang assumption doon, hindi pa nire-record ni home office yung allocation. Huwag mo i-assume na hindi na-record ni branch. Tama? Okay. Let's go to number 6. The home office allocated 12,000 of general and admin expense to the branch. The branch had not entered the allocation as of the end of the year. Okay. Ayan, very explicit. Kaya mas madali yung 6 na yan. So, nangyari dito, class, nag-incur muna or gumastos muna si home office. Lagay natin yung general and admin expenses. Debit general and admin expenses, credit cash. How much? That is 12,000. Okay. Pero, i-allocate yan kay branch. So, tatanggalin ni home office yan sa books niya. Credit, general, and admin expenses. Okay? Debit, investment in branch. 12,000. So, books naman ni branch, dapat siya mag-record ng general and admin expenses na yan. Debit, G&A expenses, credit, home office, you have 12,000. Got it? So, as you notice, class, whenever nag-allocate ng expense si home office kay branch, increase yun sa HO. Increase sa investment in branch. 12,000. So, number 6 natin. Adjustment natin is plus 12,000. Okay? Kasi may credit HO ka. Right. Let's go to last one, number 7. Last bullet, the home office pays insurance premium on the branch. The amount paid by the home office is 1,000, but the branch erroneously recorded 776. So 1,000 minus 776, 224. Mali yung recording ni branch, kulang ng 224. Okay, pakita natin yung journal entry. Journal entry, the books of the home office. So bumili muna siya ng insurance, debit prepaid insurance. Okay, credit cash, how much? That is 1,000. Pero yung insurance na yan, para yung kay branch. So mag-credit prepaid insurance tayo. Credit prepaid insurance, debit investment in branch, 1,000. So titingin ko bumili muna, nagbayad muna ng insurance. Debit prepaid insurance, credit cash, 1,000. Then bigay natin kay branch. Debit investment in branch, credit prepaid insurance, 1,000. Sa books naman ni branch, yung recording niya dito class is debit prepaid insurance, credit, home office, 1,000. Pero ang ni-record ni branch, instead of 1,000, ang ni-record niya is 776, kulang ng 224. So adjustment natin for number 7 is plus 224. Okay? So take note kasi ang nilalagay kong entries, correct entries. Hindi correcting entries. Hindi ko na pinapahirapan yung sarili ko. Okay? Kumbaga guide lang natin to sa paggawa ng adjustments natin. Pero again, kung kaya mo na walang entries, edi diretso ka na dito, mas madali. Ganito na lang adjustments. Alright? Now, tapos sa lahat ng adjustments natin. So we have unadjusted, and then reflect natin lahat ng adjustments. We get the adjusted balance of the investment in branch and home office. Actually, given yan. Nandun sa first paragraph, dun sa last sentence, nakalagay 500,000. Dito siya. Okay? 500,000. Ngayon, ang tanong sa ating class is the unadjusted balance. Pag-work back tayo. Okay? Pag ganun yung computation natin. So since work back yan, lahat ng negative, pa-plus natin, pag positive naman, yung minus natin. Alright? So yeah, so 500,000, ganito gagawin ko dyan class 500,000 plus 800 plus 775 plus 17,000, you get 518,575. Answer dito, 518,575. Okay, doon naman sa books ni branch, 500,000 minus 224 minus 12,000 minus 25,000 minus 10,500, you get 452,276. 452,276. Okay, masagutan natin. Question number 1. What is the unadjusted balance of the home office account? Class, ang sagot mo dyan is boy. 452,276. Tandaan mo ang tanong is home office account. Okay, hindi books ni home office. Hindi ganun. Home office account, ibig sabihin books ni branch yan. Answer is boy, 452,276. What is the unadjusted balance of the branch account or the investment in branch account? Answer mo is letter C, 518,575. So question 1 is boy, question 2 is C. Okay, so again, sa board exam, huwag mo na gawin to. Pinakita ko lang. So pag practice questions ka, ito na lang, mas madali. Okay? Sige. So that's number 4. Let's go to number 5. So yung number 5 class, for me, kung may lalabas man na reconciliation in the board exam, na pinakamahirap. Okay? Kung maglabas na ng sobrang hirap, ito na yun. Yung number 5 na yan. Okay? Pagka nasagutan mo yun, kung nakafollow ka sa number 5, ibig sabihin talagang master mo na yung home office and branch. Because yung number 5 na yan, ang complication dyan, merong inter-branch transactions. Okay? So one branch, meron siyang transaction with another branch. Okay? So yun yung nagpa-complicate dyan. Sige. So, i-retain natin yung mga adjustments na yan. Okay? Tingnan natin. So, ayan Hopefully, makasunod ka dito sa discussion natin sa number 5. Okay. Question number 1. Unadjusted balance of home office current account. Okay, in Baguio's books. And then, unadjusted balance of home office current account in Davos books. Kasi yung home office current, minsan naglalagay ng word na current. Okay? Pero basically, yun lang yung HO. Okay? HO account. Take note na lang kasi minsan may mga terms na ibang ginagamit. So, ayan. Number 5. Okay. Jensen Company has a branch in Baguio and Davao. The reciprocal accounts between the home office and the branches were in agreement at the beginning of the year. However, as of December 31, 2021, the following reciprocal balances are found in the home office books. Meron siyang investment in Baguio and investment in Davao. Okay, so hindi pa natin ito pwedeng i-retain. Kasi kailangan, dalawa yung i-reconcile natin. So ayusin natin. So ang gawin natin class, so again, dalawang branches yan. Ganito gagawin natin. So meron tayong home office books. Okay, so HO. And then dalawa, di ba? Investment in Baguio. Ito yung Baguio branch. Lagay ko na lang Baguio. Okay, ito naman si home office and ito si Davao. Ayan. So dalawa. And then dito yung unadjusted. Tama? And then dito yung mga adjustments natin. Alright? So basically, yung tinatanong sa atin, unadjusted balance of the home office in Baguio's books. So ito. So mag-work back ulit tayo. And then unadjusted balance in the home office. Ito siya. And then lagay natin dito lahat ng journal entries. Again, correct journal entries. Right? So dito yung books ni home office, books ni Baguio, and then books ni Davao. Ayan. Medyo mahaba yata to, so medyo lilitan ko yung handwriting ko Let's go to bullet number 1. On December 29, 2021, the home office has instructed Baguio to transfer 74,000 cash to Davao. Baguio recorded this transaction immediately. Upon receipt, Davao has recorded the transfer at 47. The Home Office, however, has not yet recorded this interbranch transaction as of the end of the year. Una mong papansin dito, mas mali yung recording ni Baguio, ni Davao. Instead of 74, ni-record niya is 47. So, lagay mo dyan, difference is 27,000. Ngayon, gagawin ko dyan ganito. So, si Baguio, transfer niya kay Davao, tama? So, sa books ni Baguio, credit cash na 74,000. Sir, ano yung debit dyan? Ano yung debit ni Baguio? Meron ba siyang investment in Davao branch? Wala. Ang nasa books ni Baguio, Home Office, okay? Kaya ang entry dito, class, debit HO. Debit HO, credit cash, 74,000. Sa books naman ni Davao, ang dapat niya na entry, debit cash, credit HO, 74,000. Alright? Sa books naman ni Home Office, since nilipat yung cash from Baguio to Davao, okay, debit investment in, lagay ko lang, debit investment in, okay, Davao, okay, credit investment in Baguio, 74,000. Siyempre, increase yung investment in Davao kasi increase yung HO dito. Nag-decrease ka ng HO, decrease yung investment. Tandaan mo, class, kapag merong inter-branch transaction, meaning merong transaction between two branches, okay, it's as if nagtatransact sila separately with the Home Office. Napansin nyo dito, class, parehong HO. Tama? So, HO cash, it's as if si Baguio and si Home Office yung magkausap dyan. Ito naman, it's as if si Davao and si Home Office yung magkausap. Parang ganun. So, tandaan mo, pag may inter-branch shipment, okay, it's as if separately sila nakikipag-transact with the Home Office. Okay, now, ito na yung entries. Ito yung correct entries. Tignan natin kung paano yung adjustment natin. Doon muna tayo kay Baguio. May adjustment ba tayo kay Baguio? Actually, wala. Because sabi dyan, class, Baguio recorded this transaction immediately. So, wala tayong adjustment dyan sa books si Baguio. Okay? Si Davao, kulang yung recording niya. Instead of recording 74, ang nirecord niya 47. Okay? Kulang ng 27. And since dapat mag-credit si Davao ng HO, meron tayong plus 27,000 here. Plus 27,000. Tama lang? Okay. Take note, class, dun sa last sentence, the Home Office, however, has not yet recorded this interbranch transaction as of year-end. Hindi pa ito nare-record ni Home Office. So, kailangan, increase niya yung investment kay Davao, i-decrease niya yung investment kay Baguio for 74,000. So, minus 74, and then plus 74. Got it? Okay. That's adjustment number 1. Let's go to adjustment number 2. Bullet number 2, Jensen has transferred, si Fire, si Jensen yan, no? Yun yung surname ni Jensen, has transferred goods costing 28,900 to Baguio and paid 2,500 of shipping costs on December 16. Okay? Baguio ship all of these goods to Davao upon instruction of the Home Office. So, yun muna. Unti-untiin natin. Sabi dyan, class, sa number 2, okay, transferred goods costing 28,900 to Baguio branch. So, debit investment in Baguio, investment in B, credit shipment to Baguio, okay? How much yung shipment? 28,900, tama? And then yung freight, dito yung freight, okay? Yung freight natin, credit cash na 2,500. Ayan. So, 28,900 plus 2,500 kasi si Home Office yung nagbayad ng freight, kaya credit cash, you have 31,400. Ayan. Ngayon, sa books ni Baguio, na-receive na yan, tama? Debit shipment from 28,900 and then debit freight in. So, sabi ko sa iyo, class, kanina, kung kanino yung inventory, siya yung magre-record ng freight. Kaya yung freight in, sa books ni Baguio natin na-record, 2,500. Okay? Credit HO, 31,400. Ayan ang balance eh. 31,400, 31,400. Okay. Next sentence. Baguio ship all of these goods to Davao upon instruction of the Home Office. So from Home Office, sinip kay Baguio, from Baguio to Davao. Okay. So ang gagawin ko lang, sa books ni Baguio, i-reverse ko to. Tama? Kasi mapupunta yan kay Davao eh. So debit HO, 31,400. Alright. Credit shipment from 28,900. And then credit freight in 2,500. So parang pass-through lang si Baguio. Tama? Lilipat mo din kay Davao. The books of Davao naman, nakalagay dyan, shipping cost is 3,600 freight collect. Okay? Had the goods been shipped directly to Davao, so pag sabing freight collect, si Davao yung magbabayad. Okay? Had the goods been shipped directly to Davao, 5,000 of freight cost should have been incurred. The interbranch shipment was not recorded by the branches in the Home Office. Class, ganito nangyari dyan. So si Home Office, nag-ship siya kay Baguio, tapos nag-ship kay Davao. Na-incur na freight cost dito is 2,500. And then from Baguio to Davao, ang na-incur na freight cost is 3,600. Tama? So yung total dito is 6,100. Tama lang? Yun yung actual na freight. Ngayon, class, sabi dyan, if had the goods been shipped directly to Davao, ibig sabihin kung from Home Office to Davao, yun nangyari, 5,000 of freight cost should have been incurred. 5,000 lang. Tama? So ibig sabihin, class, yung difference ng 6,100 and 5,000, which is 1,100, represents inefficiency. Okay? Sa side ni Home Office. Inefficiency yan. Kasi pinadaan mo pa kay Baguio, papunta kay Davao, mas mataas tuloy na incur na freight cost. Dapat 5,000 lang. Since inefficiency siya, alam natin in accounting, pag ganun, we charge to expense. Alright? Now, Mag-journalize mo tayo. So, book si Davao. Na-receive ni Davao yung shipment, tama? From Baguio to Davao. So, debit shipment from credit home office, 28.4. 31.4 pala. Okay? Debit shipment from credit home office, 31.4. Okay? And then, debit freight in, credit cash. How much yung binayad ni Davao? 3.6. Okay? And then, class, yung 1.1 na yan, dapat hindi 3.6 yung inventoriable ni Davao. Tama? Yung 1.1 na yan represents inefficiency. Bawasan natin yung freight in na i-record ni Davao. So, ang entry natin dyan, babawasan mo yung home office, debit HO, credit freight in, 1.1. Alright? So, ano yung net effect sa HO dito, class? Computing natin. Nag-credit ka na 31.4, nag-debit ka na 1.1, so, increase of 30,300 yung HO natin. Okay, yan? So, sineperate ko lang yung tatlong entries. Okay? So, credit 31.4 minus 1.1, increase na 30,300. Now, in the books of the home office, sir, paano dapat yung entry dyan? Ganito yung entry dyan, class. Dapat tanggalin ko yung investment in Baguio kasi pinalipat ko yun. Tama? So, meron akong debit investment in Davao, which is 30,300. I-reflect ko yan. Dapat balanse yan. Debit investment in Davao, 30,300. Credit investment in Baguio, 31.4. Dapat wala na yan. Tama? Kasi, yung inventory, wala naman kay Baguio, na kay Davao, pinalipat natin. Tanggalin mo yung investment. Yung difference class na yan, na 1,100, 31.4 minus 30,300, 1.1, record natin as expense. Yung magre-record na expense is the home office. Debit expense, 1.1. Got it? Tandaan mo class, pag naman mas mababa yung actual, wala rin, ang na-incur mo na dito, 4,000. Okay? For some reason, mas mura compared sa pagdiretso from home office to Davao. Pag mas mababa yung actual mo, wala kang i-record na net income or wala kang i-record na income. Okay? Conservatism tayo. Okay? Mag-record ka ng expense pag may inefficiency. Pag naman efficient ka, wala kang i-record na income. Okay, ingat doon ha. So again, conservative dapat tayo in accounting. So pwede ko na i-erase to. To make sure na copy mo yan. I-erase natin. Okay. So 30,300. 30,300. Okay. Now, tingnan natin yung adjusting. So, hopefully, nag-gets yan, ha? So, sabi dun sa last sentence, the inter-branch shipment was not recorded by the branches and the home office as well. Walang na-record yung home office and branches. Dito muna tayo sa home office. So, paano yung magiging adjustment natin? Okay, dito tayo kay Baguio. Yung adjustment natin kay Baguio, well, basically, yung inter-branch shipment daw yung walang entry, ha? So, ibig sabihin, ito, na-record na ni home office yan. Ito yung hindi na-record ni home office. Got it? Kasi sabi dyan sa last sentence, the inter-branch shipment. Ito. Pero yung shipment from home office to Baguio, okay yan, recorded yan. So ano mangyayari? Dapat mag-credit si home office ng 31.4. So minus 31.4 here. And then, dapat mag-increase ng 30,300 si home office kay Davao. Plus 30,300. Okay? Dito tayo kay Baguio. So si Baguio naman, class, ito, kailangan mag-debit siya ng HO 31.4. So minus 31.4 dito. And then, si Davao naman, dapat, ito yung net effect, di ba? 30,300. So, dapat merong increase na 30,300 sa home office account. 30,300. Yun, 30,300, 30,300. Got it? Ayan. Sige, let's go to number 3. Baguio has collected cash of 5,750 from Davao's customer. This transaction is not yet recorded by Davao and the home office. Tignan natin. So, number 3. Medyo dilitan ko yung handwriting ko. Okay. So, sabi dyan, Baguio has collected cash of 5,750 from Davao. So, debit cash, obviously, debit cash yan. Kung saan yung kikredit ni Davao, ni Baguio? Is it accounts receivable? Hindi, kasi nakalagay dyan, Davao's customer. So, ibig sabihin, yung AR, ang nag-record nun si Davao. Okay, so ang recording dito, class, again, it's as if may transaction si home office and branches. Okay, separate transaction sila. Debit cash, credit HO. Yan yung entry natin dyan. Okay, sa books naman ni Davao, credit AR. Okay, credit AR kasi wala na, na-collect na. Debit HO. Okay, debit HO, credit AR, 5,750. So again, it's as if separately nagpag-transact sila sa home office. Gets? Okay. Sa books ni home office, since tumaas yung cash ni Baguio, tumaas din yung home office account niya. Debit investment in Baguio, credit investment in Davao. Tama kasi nag-debit siyang HO 5,750. Alright? So nakalagay dyan, sa third bullet, ano nakalagay? Sa last part, this transaction is not yet recorded by Davao and the home office. Doon mo tayo Davao, dapat mag-debit siya ng 5,750 na home office account, so minus 5,750. And then, si home office, dapat increase niya yung investment in Baguio, decrease niya si investment in Davao. So, plus 5,750 minus 5,750. Ay, tama, minus 5,750. Okay, that's adjustment number 3. Let's go to adjustment number 4. Lapit na class, tatlo na lang. The home office has already allocated 11,000 and 9,000 of admin expenses to Baguio and Davao. The branches are not yet notified. So, hindi pa nila nare-record. So, entry natin dyan, class, ganito yan. So, debit, admin, ano yan, nakalagay? I-charge na OPEX na lang. Debit, OPEX, credit, cash. Yun yung entry nung binayaran ni home office yan, 20,000, tama? Pero yung OPEX yan, i-allocate niya to the two branches. Debit, investment in Baguio. Debit, investment in Davao. How much of that? 11,000 and 9,000. And then credit OPEX, 20,000. Alright? Now, books of Baguio, debit OPEX, credit HO, 11,000. So, books naman ni Davao, debit OPEX, credit HO, 9,000. Take note, whenever mag-allocate ka ng expenses to the branches, increase yung home office account nila. So, hindi pa doon nare-record yan ng both branches. Doon muna tayo kay Baguio. Kailangan mag-increase siya ng 11,000 plus 11,000. Kay Davao naman, plus 9,000 here. Okay. Adjustment number 4. Last two. Adjustment number 5. Adjustment number 5. Pagkasahin natin dito, class. Baguio remitted 14,300 to the home office. The home office has failed to record the said remittance. So, sa books ni Baguio, credit cash, debit home office. Okay, how much? 14,300. Sa books naman ni home office, dapat debit cash, credit investment in Baguio, 14,300. Okay, nakalagay dyan, the home office has failed to record the said remittance. So, dapat mag-credit siya ng investment in Baguio. So, minus yan. 14,300. Alright? Last item. Davao returned goods costing 6,850 to the home office. The goods were shipped on December 19 and received on December 24. But no entries have been made in the home office books. So, adjustment number 6. Alright? Adjustment number 6. Si Davao binalik yung 6,850. So, credit shipment from, tama? And then the debit niya, home office. Debit home office, credit shipment from 6,850. So, books naman ni home office, meron siyang debit shipment to, kasi binalik sa kanya. Credit investment in Davao, 6,800. Okay. Sabi dyan, hindi pa daw nare-record ni home office. So, kailangan increase niya yung investment in Davao. Dito tayo, 6,800. Kailangan decrease pala kasi credit. Minus 6,800. Yun. Okay. So, sana makuha natin, sana mabalanse siya. Tingnan natin, class. Actually, given yung reciprocal balances are found in the home office books. Okay. So, yung investment in Baguio, meron siyang unadjusted balance na 186,500. Tama? Investment in Davao naman, meron siyang 84,000. Okay? Ayan. Sige. Kasi we're found in the home office book. So, ibig sabihin kasi, yan yung unadjusted balances. Tama? So, sir, paano yung gagawin natin dyan? Hindi to given, hindi rin yung given. So, ang gagawin natin, class, kunin natin yung adjusted. Balance dapat sila. So, kakopy natin dito. Tapos, mag-work back tayo. Ganun. Okay? So, tingnan natin. Di mo tayo kay Baguio muna tayo. So, 186,500. Okay? Minus 74,000. Minus 31,400. Plus 5,750. Minus 14,300. You get 72,550. 72,550. Okay? Kakopy mo yan dito, class. Kasi dapat balance yan. Tama lang? Okay, and then work back tayo. Pabalik. Lahat ng positive, minus natin. Lahat ng negative, plus natin. 72,550 minus 11,000 plus 31,400, you get 92,950. 92,950. Okay? Kaya answer natin sa question 1 is dog, 92,950. Doon naman tayo kay Davao, 84,000 plus 74,000 plus 30,300 minus 5,750 minus 6,800, you should get 175,700. Okay, ulitin natin, guys. So, 84,000 plus 74,000 plus 30,300 minus 5,750 minus 6,800. It should be 6,850 pala to. Okay? Yung last entry natin is 6,850. Okay? Ayan, 6,850. Okay, 6,850. Ayan. And then, minus 6,850, you should get 175,700. Adjusted balance, 175,700. Okay, copy-paste. And then, work back tayo pataas. Minus 9,000 plus 5,750 minus 30,300 minus 27,000, you should get 115,150. Answer natin, class, sa question number 2 is letter C, 115,150. Okay? So, pag nasundan mo yan, kaya-kaya mo yung home office and branch. Alright, so mabilis lang, class. Problem number 6. Problem number 6 actually is about agency. Okay? Agency. Ngayon, sinasama siya sa topic na ito kasi medyo similar sila. No? Pero ito yung main differences ng agency. Okay, let's go to problem number 6. Ito lang class yung tatandaan mo sa agency. Pag sinabing agency, okay, the agency acts on behalf of the home office. Okay? And the agency is not a separate entity. It's not a separate entity. Okay? Unlike si branches, yung mga branches kasi, independent sila. Okay, may sariling operations, may sariling recording. Si agency naman, hindi siya separate entity. Okay? Ibig sabihin, hindi siya nagre-record. Ang nagre-record ng lahat ng transactions, si home office pa rin. Got it? So again, si branches independent, si agency naman, sabihin natin na dependent. Okay? So ibig sabihin, class, kung ganun siya, kung hindi siya separate entity, okay? Ibig sabihin, no reciprocal accounts. Wala kang shipments to and from, wala kang home office investment in agency or investment in branch, walang ganun. Okay? Wala ring, no need to prepare combined FS. Okay? So madali lang. Kasi ang recording lahat si home office. Okay? So in short class, pag magko-compute tayo ng net income dito, normal computation lang of net income. Normal net income computation. And yung problem na yan, yung problem 6 na yan class, okay? Kung magtanong man sa board exam ng agency, malamang yun yung tatanong sa'yo, yung number 6 na yan. Okay? Once lumabas na sa board exam yun. Okay? Normal net income computation. Okay, so let's see. Let's go to problem number 6. Compute the net income of the agency for the 2 months ended November 30. Take note na 2 months lang. Okay? 2 months ended November 30. Okay? On October 1, 2021, the Greenbelt Main Office established sales agency in Ortigas. The main office sent samples of its merchandise amounting to 84. Okay? And working fund amounting to 72 to be maintained on the impressed basis. The samples sent were intended to last until June 1, 2022. Bilangin natin class. Sinend yung samples October 1, 2021 hanggang June 1, 2022. October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May 31. So 8 months. Lagay mo dyan 8 months. Yung sample. So take note, in-establish yung agency October 1 and then nagtatanong sa atin November 30. Kaya 2 months lang. Right? Okay. During the first 2 months of operations, the agency transmitted to the home office sale of goods costing 291,600, but the home office were not able to fill up 25% of the said transmitted sales orders. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, class, ang tinatanong sa atin is net income, no? Tama? So, mag-start na tayo with sales. Ayan. Yung sales natin, from bullet number 2, nakalagay dyan, yung cost is 291,600. So, yung cost, 291,600. And then, kung pupunta ka class dun sa last bullet, nakalagay, the gross profit rate on the sales agency is 20% of gross sales. So, ibig sabihin, class, ganito yan. Kung ito yung sales mo, ito yung cost of goods sold, ito yung gross profit. Okay? Sabi dyan, yung gross profit daw is 20% of gross sales. Kung yung gross sales mo is 100%, 80% yung cost of goods sold mo. Alright? Tandaan mo, kung saan base yung gross profit, yun yung 100%. Sabi dito, 20% based on gross sales. So 100% to, 80% yan. Tama? Kung yung cost natin is 291,600, and then, sabi dyan, we're not able to fill up 25%. So ibig sabihin, yung sales mo lang dapat 75%. Multiply natin ito by 75%. Okay, 291,600 times 75%, 218,700. Okay, so ibig sabihin class, yung cost of goods sold natin is 218,700. Alright? Yung 80%, paano siya magiging 100%? E di i-divide mo by 80%, 218,700 divided by 0.8, yung sales natin is 273,375. Okay, tama lang? So ayan, sales minus cost of goods sold minus 218, 273,375 minus 218,700, you get gross profit of 54,675. Okay, nakuha niyo yung class. Ulitin ko ha. Sabi dyan, take note na costing 291,600. Costing. Ngayon, hindi daw na-fill up yung 25%. Therefore, 75% dapat yung nabenta mo. Ito yung 75%. Kailangan natin makuha yung sales. Okay? Sabi sa last bullet, yung gross profit daw natin is 20% of gross sales. So, kung 20% yan, 100% to. Since cost yan, pupunta ng cost of goods sold yan. Tama? Alam natin na yung cost of goods sold is 80%. I-gross up mo, divide mo sa 0.8, makukuha mo yung 273,375. Yun yung sales natin, 273,375. Yung cost of goods sold natin is 218,700. Alright. Ito, very important class, no? Lumabas to sa board exam, okay? Actually, sa audit problems lumabas to. If silent yung problem, okay? Tandaan mo to, ito yung rules natin, okay? Yung markup, if silent, for example, nakalagay lang, okay, the markup is 20%. Okay? Pag ganong class, ang assumption mo, yung markup is based on sales. Okay? Sabihin, okay, the markup of the entity is 25%. 25% of sales yun. Okay? Or 20% of sales yun. Pag silent, ha? Sinasabi naman minsan if based on sales or based on cost. Sa lahat ng subjects, okay, Afar, audit, okay, lahat ng mga computation, pag silent, based on sales. Tandaan mo, very important, no? Except, may exception tayo, okay? Except, home office and branch accounting. Pag accounting for home office and branch, pag silent yung problem, yung markup is based on cost. Ingat ka dun. Okay, sa lahat ng topics, okay, sa lahat ng subjects, if silent, markup is based on sales. Except home office and branch, based on cost yan. Okay? Iingat ka doon. Kasi lumabas sa board siyang class yung audit prob, no? Siguro mga 5 years ago, audit problems, merong nakalagay doon, markup is, or the gross profit. Markup or gross profit yung term, ha? Ulitin ko, yung gross profit, pag silent, based on sales, except Hoba, cost yan. So, 5 years ago, nakalagay lang sa problem, sa audit prob, okay, the gross profit of the entity is 20%. Ngayon, pag binase on sales mo siya, nasa choices lahat. 5 questions yun. Di ba sa audit prob, si chain yan di ba? Chain. 5 questions na yun, lalabas lahat pag ginamit mo based on sales. Lalabas din sa lahat ng choices pag ginamit mo based on cost. So, ang daming nagkamali doon. Okay? Kasi ang assumption, pag silent, based on sales. Okay? Ayan. Kaya dito, class, nakalagay 20%. Well, sinabi naman dito na based on sales siya, kaya 100% yan. Anyway, let's continue. Let's go to the third bullet. Okay? Payments made by the agency. Collections from customers amounted to 73,941, net of 2% sales discount. Compute natin yung sales discount. Tama ba kung ito yung collections mo? Cash collections, 73,941. Ang gagawin ko dyan, i-divide ko muna by 80%, okay, to get yung AR ko. Tama? 73,941 divided by 98%, you get 75,450. Ito yung AR ko. Okay? Ngayon, 2%, yun yung sales natin. Multiply natin by 2%, or yung AR, 1,509 yung discount. Okay, since ito yung collections ko, naka-net na yan of, hindi pala 80%, 98%. Okay, hindi natin. 73,941 divided by 0.98. Okay, para makuha ko yung 100%, syempre dyan based yung 2%. Multiply natin by 2%, sales discount natin is 1,509. Alam natin class, yung sales discount, makaka-decrease yan ng net income. Alright? Okay, payments made by the agency during October, November, yung rent dyan is annual rent, 57,600. So rent expense, 57,600 for 12 months. 2 months lang yung pinag-uusapan natin. 57,600 times 2 over 12, you get 9,600. Rent expense, minus 9,600. And then, advertising expense, 5,600. Tama. And then, utilities, nakalagay, 7,200. Alright? It also purchased an equipment worth 9,000, which will be depreciated at 20% per annum. So, kung 2 months lang, gagawin ko dyan 9,000 times 20% times 2 over 12, yung depreciation ko is 300. Depreciation expense, 300. So ulit 9,000 times 20% times 2 over 12. Okay, and then don't forget class yung samples na nag-expire, pwede mo i-charge yan sa cost of goods sold or pwede mo i-charge sa other expenses. Take note na yung sample sa first bullet is 984. So gawin ko sa samples, meron akong 84, good for 8 months. Tama? Good for 8 months. And then 2 months lang yung tinatanong sa problem. So 84 divided by 8 times 2, yung na-expire ko na sample is 520. Tama ba? Ulitin natin. 84 divided by 8 times 2, 2,100. Okay? So 2,100, yun yung expired na samples natin. Pwede mo i-charge sa other expenses yan or sa cost of goods sold, minus 21. Okay? Compute natin net income of the agency, 273,375, minus cost of goods sold na 218,700, minus 1,509, minus 96, minus 56, minus 72, minus 300, minus 21, you get 28,366. Letter B. Boy. Final answer natin. Class, ano napansin nyo sa computation natin? Ano napansin nyo dito? Sabi ko, normal net income computation. Wala kang concept na combined net income, walang ganun. Walang true branch net income, walang ganun. Pag agency, again, since wala siyang separate reporting, hindi siya separate entity, yung recording niya, lahat si home office pa rin, pag magko-compute na net income, normal net income computation. Kung ano yung alam natin na mag-compute na net income, yun yung i-apply natin for agency. Okay? Sige, let's finish this by answering theory questions. Konti lang yung class. You have 8 theory questions. Theory number 1. The investment in branch and home office accounts are best described as, answer is letter C. We call them reciprocal accounts. Class, take note pala na yung investment in branch, minsan tinatawag din niya na branch current. Okay? Pag nabasa mo yung branch current sa mga textbooks o mga reference books mo, investment in branch din yung ibig sabihin. Okay? FYI. So letter C for number 1. Number 2, the home office ledger account in the accounting records of the branch is best compared to, alam natin, it's an equity account. Letter A. O, di ba? Para nga siyang retained earnings. Parang gano'n. Equity account siya. Letter A for number 2. Number 3 for external reporting. O, ibig sabihin na external reporting, yung combined financial statements. The individual FS or the separate FS of the home office and the branch are combined. Let's go to letter D or dog. By adding together similar items of assets, liabilities, income, expenses, and eliminating reciprocal accounts. Kaya tayo may working paper eliminating entries. So lahat ng line items, FS, cash AR, inventory, PPE, revenues, cost of goods sold. Add natin, i-reflect mo yung working paper entry, you get the combined financial statements. Dog for number 3. Number 4, in preparing the combined FS, go to letter C. Reciprocal accounts are eliminated. but non-reciprocal accounts are combined. Ano class yung reciprocal accounts? Iyan yung shipments to and from, iyan yung AOI, iyan yung home office and investment in branch. Eliminate natin lahat yun. Ano naman yung non-reciprocal? Iyan yung cash, AR, inventory, iyan yung mga non-reciprocal accounts. Letter C for number 4. Which of the following accounts would be shown in the combined FS? So number 5, alin yung makikita doon natin sa combined FS? Investment in branch account? No, eliminated yan. B, allowance or AOI? Nope, eliminated. C, home office? Nope, eliminated. Sagot natin, dog, none of the above. Number 6, the main difference between the net income reported in the separate income statement of the branch and the net income reported by the home office is, let's go to letter C, overstatement of cost of goods sold reported by the branch. Okay, yun yung main difference nila. Kaya di ba class, kanina sa computation natin, paano mo kinukompute yung combined FS, ay yung combined net income? Net income of the home office, add natin yung net income of the branch, add mo yung realized markup. Yung realized markup, yun yung letter C, overstatement of cost of goods sold. Tama? Kasi si branch, ang nireport niya, cost of goods sold at bill price. Right? Sa combined, dapat cost of goods sold at cost. Letter C yung sagot. Number 7, which represents the proper journal entry for a periodic inventory system that should be made in the books of the home office when goods that cost the home office 100 shipped to the branch for 125. Yung cost mo 100, so dapat debit investment in branch at bill price 125, credit shipments to branch 100, credit AOI or unrealized profit 25, entry natin letter C. Okay? Debit investment in branch 125, credit shipments to branch. Pag shipments to, laging at cost yun. Difference nila is AOI or ibang tawag dyan is the unrealized profit. Letter C. Which of the following statements is or are true regarding sales agency and branch? A sales agency is not a self-contained business. Tama yun. So it acts only on behalf of but rather acts only on behalf of the home office. That's correct. Okay? Yan. Number 2, a branch is a self-contained business, so branch, yes, which acts independently, but within the bounds of the company policy and subject to the control of the home office. Again, si branch independent siya. Kaya may mga separate operations yan, merong separate recording. While si agency is merely an extension or acts on behalf of the home office, kaya wala siyang sariling recording. Statements 1 and 2 are both correct. Answer for number 8 is letter C. Okay, so that's it. That's the end of our discussion for home office and branch.